Alright, we're going to continue on. Pardon me, I'm on my phone doing this. So, we just got the power of attorney out the way. Now you have a power of attorney agreement between you and the straw man. Now you go to number 6. We have the non-negotiable commercial security agreement. This is a commercial security agreement because the straw man's commercial. And those commercial laws don't apply to you. So if they don't apply to you, you can't be using anything that has to do with the straw man, like his social, his birth certificate, its food stamps, all this stuff and all these benefits, because the benefit goes to the employer, to the officer, to the employee, the officer, aka the legal fiction, the trust, or the straw man, whatever you want to call that legal fiction, that fiction that is legal, according to Black's Law Dictionary. So for that one, there's 5 pages for the commercial security agreement, and it looks like this. Pardon me. Bada bing. Let me see how to do this. Alright, there's a lot of sensitive information on there, so I gotta, kind of block certain things. But here we go. Commercial security agreement. It's non-negotiable and it's non-transferable, so they can't try to give this to someone else, and it's not negotiable. So, once it's signatured and signed, it's done deal. Right here where you see this number right here, this is my signature. My initials, MJ Macintosh Gene, as invoice, because you need an invoice number so you can keep track of what document you're on. All your paperwork must have a invoice number. All this paperwork's old. I gotta upgrade a lot of stuff. But the CSA mean commercial security agreement. So 06/17/1988 is date of birth. So that would be an invoice number. And as you can tell, pardon me. Let me see how I can do this. Pardon me. I'm gonna take 1 sec. So as you can tell, this is an agreement between the debtor, and it's also an agreement between the secured party creditor, which would be me. So the debtor is the all caps name, the corporation, the business, and me, I'm the creditor. I'm the secured party creditor, and I'm the one who's actually funding and crediting and lending the straw man money. So now the straw man agrees to give me certain property as collateral, which we have on our collateral list on this page. It's a whole list of collateral. It's trademark, copyright, and whatever's in this collateral here is what you're going to copy and paste and put in your UCC public lien or your public announcement. And you just continue on. There's clause, indemnity clause, which mean you're indemnified, you're insured, it protects you. If there's any damages or any court litigations that sprout out or transpire, it will discharge you for up to $100 billion. Because everything is credit now. There's no real dollars or real money ever since we lost our gold and silver in 1933. So they technically owe us money. This is what happens when it enters default. Blah yada yada. And then you go ahead, get this signed out. The grantor is the straw man, and he's the one who accepted this contract. It's the grantor. It's not the secured party. The natural man is the secured party creditor. So like I said, most of this stuff is old. I'm exempt from levy, or levy mean seize of property. They can't seize the property without my approval and authorization, permission. So I'm exempt from levy, and this will be my autograph. Macintosh Gene, agent, sovereign, indigenous, natural man. I don't like using the word sovereign no more. That's all old. Use natural free amount of land. Secure party creditor, power of attorney, in fact, with the autograph, because this autograph, which makes this valuable. Now down here, you got witnesses. It takes 2 or 3 witnesses to establish a contract, and these are my attachments, my exhibits. So there's Exhibit A, the property A list, and Attachment B, indemnity bond. So these go together with this to secure this, because as part of the private property list is the collateral. The collateral the straw man gives me here is part of my private property list. So that's Attachment A, and Attachment B will be the indemnity bond, which means the insurance bond, the bond that's actually insuring me. So this right here is what's creating the lien. This is what's actually creating the lien, the commercial agreement. The UCC is just a claim of lien. So if you don't have the lien, you can't do UCC or anything like that, although I don't use UCC anymore. So, alright, hold on one sec. Alright, so now let's continue on. I'm going to try to go through as quick as I can. So now you have attachment A, number 7, attachment A, private property list, and that's about 5 pages. Let me take one sec, pardon me. Just so much paper all around here when you're dealing with this stuff. Alright, so this is the private property list, attachment A. This is the straw man giving me all this. This is all the property the straw man is giving to me as collateral for the bond is getting into with me. The security agreement is the commercial security agreement is almost like a mortgage. It's almost like a loan contract. And if the straw man can't pay you it back, then you take all the stuff it pledged as collateral. So this is how people actually do mortgages. You're actually becoming a creditor and a banker doing this stuff. So the all capital name straw man is the bailee. It's the bailee. Well, really it's supposed to be the bailer because it's the one bailing me out. Once again, there was a lot of things that, I didn't understand when I first did this. So there's a couple of things I got to fix up. But the debtor is the bailor. It's the grantor. It's the trustor. Executor, and you, the upper and lowercase name, the first name, middle name, the first name, semicolon, middle name, semicolon, of the last name family. So for me, it's McIntosh, semicolon, of the Jean family. And I would be the bailee. I'm the one who's going to be getting bailed out because I'm the trustee. And it's the trustor. So, I'm the secured party creditor, it's the bailee, and this is why in the UCC you check that box where it says bailer and bailee. So now it says right here, all property belonging to the debtor belongs to the secured party creditor, and debtor is a transmitting utility which may go in and out of form. It doesn't have a definite form, and debtor is a trust. So at the top of this document it says I, 1. McIntosh of the Jean family, secured party creditor, employer identification number or exemption identification number, EIN number. It's funny because the EIN number is also known as the sin number, SIN. All our sins are forgiven and paid in full because of Christ's death on the cross and all that stuff. So all our debts are forgiven. Forgive us for our debts, sins, and trespasses. And we also forgive those who are indebted to us, those who sin against us, and those who trespass us. So, the EIN number will be your social security without dashes, because everything that has to do with the social, that's private, your private social number will be without dashes. I'll explain that later. And the public side of your social security is with dashes, So right here it says identifications, blah, 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 without dashes. A living soul herein secures all rights, interests, an exclusive title and certificate of birth, and you put the number of the birth certificate there. And at the top of the birth certificate, on mine look a little different. I already accepted for value it. The certificate number will be this one right here on the top, and there's a red number next to it and all that stuff. Now that red number is considered a QSIP number. Any number that you're dealing with the government and stuff like that, they're called QSIP number, which means a tracking number and a stock number, because they sell all this stuff in the stock market. We'll get into that a little bit later too. So, you list everything that's, your property, private property. So now this is the first time you're taking everything from the public side and putting it into the private side. You see what I'm saying? And this, you're going to send all registered mail for private, to take people into private jurisdiction, certified mail for public, to take them into public jurisdiction. So we're going to be taking them into the private jurisdiction through here. And this, once again, the bailer is the debtor, the transmitting utility, legal fiction. You sign his signature there because you're its creditor. And notice the agents, notice the principal, and notice the principals, notice the agent, which means I am his power of attorney, and it is my client. So notice to the power of attorney is notice to the client. Notice to the client is notice to the power of attorney. Just to let them know that, hey, I know you may think it's me because the name seems similar to mine, but this is in all caps and mine is in upper and lowercase, but it's not me. Just to let you know, I'm power of attorney, in fact, with the autograph. And I'm an agent, and I'm sovereign, which means I'm autonomous. And so that's done. There's 6 pages to that. So you're going to go ahead and continue on. So now right here, we go down to the attachment B now, which we talked about in the commercial security agreement. So now this securing the commercial security agreement, it would be the indemnity bond lien, and that's 1 page. So let's go to that real quick. Alright, so this is the indemnity bond / lien attachment B, and it's been sent registered mail. So I make sure I put the number on all of them, and I make sure I number all of my documents. It's best if you do it on the computer if you can, but number all your documents so they don't lose any page or add any pages or do anything. And invoice number once again would be your initials, first, middle, and last name. I don't have middle name. Your birth date and the title or subject of the document abbreviated. So it'll be IBL, indemnity bond lien. And so right here, the debtor hereby establishes this indemnity bond in favor of me, the secured party creditor, in the sum of present and future collateral values. So future collateral values up to the sum of 100 billion United States silver dollars of 0.999 fine silver or fiat money at par value, for the payment of which bond debtor hereby firmly binds its successors, heirs, executors, administrators, DBAs, AKAs, and all third-party assigns jointly and severally. So debtor hereby indemnifies secured party against losses incurred as a result of all claims of debts or losses made by any and all persons against the commercial transactions and investments of debtor. So whoever tries to sue me, whether I need to get bailed out, whatever, if I need to discharge a debt, prepare off a mortgage, the straw man indemnifies me, which means it insures me. It holds me harmless. So on top of that, I place a notice of lien. This notice of lien is also like the UCC, because the UCC is just a notice. It's a notice of lien, and the actual lien is the commercial security agreement. So now this is what makes the mortgage, the obligation, which makes you the creditor first in line. Whatever money the straw man has, rent, income, bills, whatever, all of that income goes to you first before any other creditor. So right here, the indemnitor, remember, straw man's always the or, and the real man's always the E, because you're working for the straw man technically, although you're funding the straw man. So right here, it indemnifies me. You put in his signature in all caps, or you're going to make a mistake. And right here would be me, the natural